What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to show you how you can take a Nintendo Switch Lite straight from the shelves and turn it into a whole bunch more money. Stay tuned. So today I have two Switch Lites in the trunk. This is my buddy Wade.
What's up, guys?
Thanks for coming on. And we are going to go down to a place about an hour away from me. I got two deals going on today that is going to be bringing back roughly about $1,000 worth of trade. And so yeah, we're going to go down there and we're going to get that stuff and we're going to show you guys everything that we got. So let's get done. So we got a late start today. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go through everything right now with you guys. And the people really didn't want us to film, which I want to respect that as much as possible. But we picked up everything, got over 7 consoles and almost 150 games on this haul. So when I get it back home, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys through everything and show you what we got. Because I know some stuff. Alright, so it's the next morning and we're going to take you through everything that we got last night. Unfortunately, it was getting a little too dark. We couldn't get to showing you everything last night, but I went ahead and decided to go ahead and do it this morning. So the first deal, we paid $214.50 for the Nintendo Switch Lite, plus we also paid an extra $30 for this, but I'm going to show you guys it's well worth it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first up we have a SP, a Game Boy Advance SP, and what makes this one so great is if you guys can see right there, it says AGS 101. That is the better backlit version of these Advance SPs. They go for more money. It's a little worn, but typically you don't find these in really good condition anyway. Still going to sell for good money, does turn on, does work, didn't come with the charger. Also, we have a Nintendo DS, an original DS, in pretty good condition. It's got a few scuffs on it, but overall I would say that's in a pretty good condition. Alright, next we got a GameCube with a GameCube memory card and a Game Boy player. These Game Boy players alone, guys, are about $40. So I didn't even realize this was coming with it. That was almost a throw-in to me, which was a great score there. Unfortunately, she did not give me the power cords or the AV cables for this console. That's the only console that you're going to see out of this deal that didn't come with its proper cords. Alright, with that GameCube came 2 GameCube controllers. This one's got a different backplate on it, which I think must have been rigged together. I didn't realize that when getting it, but that's okay. Got both of those. Plus, this is a really nice one here. It's called a Nintendo GameCube Wavebird controller. They're wireless, and these things are about $50 to $60 right now on eBay. Next, we have a Xbox, an original Xbox. Came with 3 controllers and all of its cables. And I don't think we got any. We got like a couple Xbox games, but overall that's a pretty good score there too. Alright, up next we have an Xbox 360. It's only a 4 gig, doesn't have anything in the hard drive slot, which as you can see, and that's how you check these, guys, to figure out what kind of space they have. Just a little clip on either slim. That's how you check to figure out what kind of hard drive space these hold. And it came with 1 controller. Last console we have here is a Nintendo Wii. Came with 2 Wii controllers, all of its cables, a couple wheels, and yeah, overall really good deal for all those consoles. Some nice little throw-ins here, and something that you guys need to keep a lookout for is these 360 wireless adapters. These things sell for close to $30 right now on eBay, and sometimes you can even pick these up at game stores for next to nothing. So a neat little find as I open up the Sims busting out for the GameCube. 2 more GameCube memory cards. These things are about $10 to $12 a piece, so a nice little throw in there that I didn't know was coming with the deal. And these are all the games. You guys seen there was quite a few games. Not a whole bunch of them are great games, but what we did have was Mario Kart, which is going to go great for the wheels that came with the bundle. Pikmin for the Wii, another good game. I don't know exactly what it goes for. I know some of them are up in the 20s. I'm not sure if this exact one is, but I'm pretty sure it's got some kind of decent value to it. Animal Crossing City Folk. This is about a $20 to $30 game. Pretty good game right here to get, and I'm pretty sure, yep, fully complete. And these ones are great too, and this one's an actual one that just recently started to climb. Super Mario Bros. Wii. I was selling these for about 15 bucks a month and a half ago, and now they're in the mid 20s. So keep a lookout for this game, and as you guys already know, Wii Sports, great game, $23 to $26. Also, something I forgot to mention on the first deal, these 3 Wii guitars back here in the back, 2 of them are Wii, and 1 of them is Xbox 360. Those all came in the first deal, so keep that in mind too when you're thinking about value. I'd project that whole lot I spent $240 on. Like I said, I'm projecting that lot to bring me roughly between $500 to $600 in, I would call it not profit, but $500 and $600 in total. So about $200 to $300 in profit. All right, so the next deal that we have coming out is not as nearly as big, but we only traded a Switch for this, and there are a lot of like better quality games in this. Okay, so for deal number 2, we're gonna go ahead and start off with Emerald version. Now this is very reproduced, so you gotta be really keen on what you're picking up for this. This is a reproduction version. I knew this going into it. I made sure to look. On the boards, you gotta really make sure that if it's authentic, it will say a specific phrase. You guys got to look that up. Look into these, because not even just the emerald, but the sapphire, leaf green, fire red, ruby, they're all reproduced, and they're not worth nearly as much as the good ones, or the real ones. Now another way you can tell is if there's printed numbers right here. They'll be stamped into the label. If they're not stamped in, typically that means that they are not real. So really pay attention here, because if this game was real, this is worth almost $100. If it's not real, it's worth about $20. So you really got to pay attention to that. Next up, we have Ninja Gaiden 2 for the DS. Not a super expensive game, but it's worth about 10 bucks. Complete Final Fantasy 8. Alright, and so for the video games, which one I thought was super neat was Legends of Zelda with its box. Now this box is really torn up, but I've seen comps for right around $50 for this with its box. I'm hoping I can get that. It doesn't have its top on it, but I thought it was a really neat piece, because these things are so old, guys. It's hard to find them with their boxes, original boxes. The next game, and this is a really good lookout for Wii if you find this game. This is about a $40 game, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Probably one of the better pickups for Wii right now. We have also GameCube, Star Wars Jedi Outcast Jedi Knight 2. Doesn't come complete, just the game. Got a nice little score there, about 20 bucks. X333, about a $10 game. Tony Hawk, American Wasteland, probably less than $10 game, because typically I don't like picking up Xbox games. They're not worth very much, so that's the reason why this game is not worth very much. If you found this on the 360, this is almost a $20 game. Prince of Persia, I'm probably going to bundle it with this one. They're about $10 a piece roughly, so I might be able to get snag $20 there for the 2. Max Payne 2, about another $10 game. Okay. The Suffering Ties That Bind. Now these games are really good here. So the Suffering Ties That Bind, and I also have the original The Suffering. Both of these are about $20 games a piece. Legacy of Kain is between 10 and 15. Spider-Man's about a $10 game, and this is a really nice pickup for Xbox here. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This game's about $25 to $30 right now if it's complete with its map. And last but not least, we have Driver 2 complete in box for the PlayStation 1. That's about between a $10 and $15 game as well. So a few more pickups that we have is an AGS 001, so the worst backlit, but SP. And this is what I mean when I showed you the last one. It says 001, not 101. These are the worst backlits, still sell for about $50 to $60. So we also have some advanced games and a regular Game Boy game. We got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Super Mario 3 and Super Mario Bros. And Solar Striker. Now this one's a little beat up, so it's probably not going to grab as much money, but still a pretty decent score. Here we have some loose discs from the second deal. A few of them are decent, like the Yu-Gi-Oh, Wario Shake It, Zelda Twilight Princess, and then it goes into just a whole bunch of random common, well, there, I guess Wii Sports, that's a good one. You know, 10 to less dollar games, but they're all in good condition. He even made sure to sleeve each individual one up so they didn't get scratched. I want to give a huge thank you to all of you that have made it to the end of this video. Also, a huge thank you to these two guys, Phoenix Resale and Chase After the Right Price. Without their videos and information, I would have never came across an idea like this to source with a good and not cash. And it really has paid off numerous times for me, and I wanted to give you guys that information in this video. I hope it helped. Also, I want to know down in the comments below, what is your favorite find of these Nintendo Switch trades today? Mine personally would be the Nintendo SP, just because I love that handheld. Probably one of my most favorite handhelds made to date. Like always, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button and also the subscribe button so you guys don't miss any episode that comes out on this channel, I would highly appreciate it. It's free and it helps out the channel and helps the audience grow. And don't forget, encourage others, develop yourself, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.